Greetings and salutations, all you friends and family, fans and followers of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us here for episode 58 of The Revolution. I am your host with the most from the east to the west coast, like peanut butter on your breakfast toast, Emperor Zita, coming to you, as always, from the Fortress of Solitude here in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. So this week we have an awesome trip down to the Metro Toronto Zoo to see the pandas in their brand new exhibit. Plus we have part 3 of our live performance of the Drop Dead Pinups featuring a brand new, never released original track. By the way, let's go Penguins! Anyways, that is enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby! And here we go.
Little guy's now 4.5 months. He's still very demanding. There's no subtlety or anything. I want food and I want it now, and I'm going to scream my bloody head off until you give me food. Still waiting for that first tooth to pop out, drooling and chewing like crazy. Man, does he ever love to laugh. I mean, you gotta eat his tummy. He's just full of giggles. He likes watches, especially somewhat blingy ones. So, sleeping wise, he is getting a bit better. Now he will sleep 5-6 hours, sometimes longer. I like it when it's longer. He loves his sister. Catherine can calm him down better than me or Papa. Like, I don't know what it is. Just I guess her voice or something. He's upset, and she usually comes to his rescue and starts talking to him, or she'll sing to him, and he's just all smiles and all better. His poops are pretty gnarly. This is nothing compared to when he starts eating solid food. Then it's just gonna be like, oh my god, get me a nose clip. He's been saving all the good ones for Papa lately.
Hand in between her thighs. Night wasn't getting any younger. It was a sober thought. So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go. They come and rock it.
So congratulations to Bret Hart and his Bret Hart Appreciation Night, which was the only good thing about Raw this week.
It's closer time.
Once again, we had no CM Punk, but apparently Jericho challenged him to a match at Payback, and Paul Heyman accepted for him. I think this is the beginning of the split between Paul Heyman and CM Punk, which ultimately means Punk will be turning face just so he can feud with Brock Lesnar. And still no Dolph Ziggler. But he has been cleared to travel, not to wrestle, but at least this means he will be on Raw this week.
We more.
Main event for Payback was changed. It will now be a 3 stages of hell match. Lumberjack, ambulance, and tables match. I still don't see Ryback winning this. There's no way Ryback deserves that belt.
You can
Team Hell No split is in the works. They're no longer tag team champions, and Daniel Bryan is losing his shit after every match. So much so that Kane is now the sane and logical one? When did that happen? I thought Kane was supposed to be a psychotic monster.
Yes.
The Shield is kicking ass even more every week. I love to see them getting this wicked push. It's nice to see WWE finally pushing the young guys. The guys that need the push. Not the guys that have been pushed over and over and over again. Speaking of people that need a push, once again, this week, no Zack Ryder on Raw. At least not during the regular show. He did show up to pay tribute to Bret Hart at the end. We saw him standing there with Kurt Hawkins, and we heard him tweet about all night how he was at catering. I've resolved myself to the fact that Zack Ryder will never get a decent push again. But could you at least, please God, give him some TV time? Even if it's a shitty low-level feud. Maybe against the incoming Wyatt family. It looks like Zack Ryder is no longer the jobber to the stars, but the jobber to the young, soon-to-be stars. Time to turn heel, bro. Stole his sock so he could eat it.
And if you wanna play, you can get down and boogie. Back up and forget about all your fucking dreams. Let me want it more with a sparkle in her eyes. I have to have a cigarette to ease my mind. With the trashy makeup, it was romance at first sight. Lipstick stained my.
So we are down here at the Metro Toronto Zoo today for Katherine's surprise. We had her fooled. She had no idea we were coming here till we walked in. So we came down here today to see the brand new special attraction straight from China, the wonderful panda bear.
The panda bear. I can do.
What we came here today to see. So for the next 5 years, we will be having these pandas here in Toronto. Great that Stephen Harper managed to negotiate it for the Toronto Zoo. This bodes well. Look at that. That's really neat. They went to a lot of effort to make this great. And here we go. When they are born, panda cubs weigh about the same as a cell phone. Male pandas perform handstands to leave their scent as high as possible on a tree when marking their territory. The pandas eat in bamboo a day. This is how much poop a panda makes in a single day.
That's funny,
Because they eat bamboo, pandas have evolved to have an extra thumb. High five to Panda Paw. Pandas are one bear that does not hibernate.
Try and hold his eye in here, Panda Paw.
As you can see, it is quite popular in here. And we are here at the pandas. Beautiful, beautiful animal. Hello, somersault. What's he over there? What a beautiful animal. And that is the other panda.
Look at that, you're lucky. Sorry, stepped on your toe.
Wow, an entire store of panda gear. That is, I don't think I've ever seen so many panda stuff. Ever. Oh my god, they even have pink pandas. So we just got out of the panda exhibit. They are beautiful, beautiful creatures. They created a really nice habitat for them to live in for the next 5 years. I think they did a fantastic job. Tons of information. Anything you could possibly think of to learn about pandas, we found out here today.
They're so cute. No, they did a really good job. And it was nice seeing the video of how they arrived straight from like China to Pearson Airport, special carriers on a private panda jet. It was pretty cool FedEx.
The prize is very good. He did rolling. And he walked on the bamboo. He eats bamboo.
So that's it for our panda segment for this week.
Watch this. I have a show for you. Poutine. That looks delicious for me too. We went to the bathroom. Baby, it's time for World Bathroom time. This is the Cinderella song. I'm fighting a monkey, Dr. Turtle, and a butterfly. Whee! Whee! Look at me, Mommy! Look at me! And where are we going? Very fun! Ew! Look! Yeah! Yeah! We have big ducks! You do, Papa! And a Lolo! A slip clap bracelet. It was right there, and I found it. I want to come back up here! I'm gonna be alone. Oh, look! That's so cute! Look! A treasure chest! Oh, candy bear. Remembering. Lullaby, lullaby, close your eyes and go to sleep.
Hello, people.
It's comic book day.
That's right, it's comic book day, and we are here. The whole group is back together this week. We are all headed down to Rob's together. We have my little princess here, myself, our little monkey in the stroller, and we have Mummy wearing an awesome t-shirt.
Anthony Lake.
So, we are headed down to Excalibur.
Excalibur comic. Walk.
That's right, and we're going to go see the Prophet and the Expert.
Bob and Fred, and I'm going to watch Caillou.
So we'll see you down there, and we will...
See you soon, people.
See you soon, people. So we are back down here at Excalibur Comics. The girls have gone up the stairs with Anthony in tow, and I am stuck with the stroller because guess what time it is? That's right, it's time for the Steps of Doom. Steps of Doom time. So I'm going to carry this bad boy up there, and at least this week I don't have Anthony in it, so I won't be as nervous carrying it upstairs. Rob, you need to get an escalator. Oh, and look, we have a stowaway. This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
Alright, Pittsburgh, Boston. So I gotta see both of you argue.
Boston.
Pittsburgh.
Today, finally, after months it was supposed to come out, Flash Gordon book is finally up by IDW. IDW is late. They're always late. They're never on time with any of their books. So this is one of the best books I would recommend. Now, I always talk about great artists. Alex Ream is one of the greatest artists of all time. He created Jungle Jim and Flash Gordon. Well, this book is $75. And it's not cheap. But it is a good, worthwhile book to pick up. I mean, it's got word balloons for you to read, but I don't do that. I just marvel at every panel, which is just beautifully done. But this is one of the best books out right now, and that's Flash Gordon by Alex Ream, Volume 3. I would recommend that book. Of course, this is the final issue of the Frank Cho Savage Wolverine, and what I mean is, it's pity because this man's artwork is just beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, this is the 5th issue. Another art team will take over. I'm sure they're good, the writer's good, and the artist's good. It ain't gonna be the same. It's hard to imagine any better artist than you have with Frank right now. Now, the other thing I'm gonna recommend is a book that just came out with the X-Men by Brian Wood. This is basically the X-Chicks, really, but it's gonna be done so well to something else, and then that something else is the Justice League of America. Jeff Johns is doing a great job in this book, and then there's going to be a huge, and I mean the word huge, crossover with the JLA book and the JLA Dark book. 2 other books that I like, and of course I'm plugging Marvel, Interspace Club's Boom, and IDW Comics. Marvel does some really nice stuff, and Steve Epting, right now he's working on the new Avenger book, and this is nice stuff as well. And again, Heckman is writing it, and this is a very good book, both artist-wise and writer-wise. And speaking of talented artists, Mark Waid is a great writer, but I also love the guy who's working on this book, and that, of course, is Walt Simonson. I mean, he did a tremendous job on the Thor comic book years ago, back in the 80s. Okay? All right.
Yes,
he runs a car wash. I got a point for that?
I was looking at the very interesting video. Was a Christian video regarding the Jesuit of the Roman Catholic Church. Everything you should take with a grain of salt. This guy quoted, even David Icke and so forth, some of the conspiracy guys, they all quoted that the Jesuits are the military wing of the Vatican. The head of the Jesuits is actually the Black Pope. The White Pope has been Ratzinger, and now it's Francis. Yeah. But the Black Pope is actually the one who actually does all the espionage and the dirty work. Bring the Vatican and make them powerful. They head and control all the secret services like CIA, KGB, Hezbollah, CSIS, all those secret services in every country. Therefore, they are in themselves the real power behind all the secret services. It seems that any country that threw out the Jesuits, and many have, they always come back and overthrow the ruling power, put in their guy eventually. It ties back all the way to the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, or even the Titanic. All these were more or less, according to conspiracy theorists, plots of the Jesuits. It seems that every disaster or something like that, even the Hiroshima bombing and Nagasaki, first people to walk in the destroyed cities were Jesuit priests, and they were wondering how did they survive the blast, you know. So it seems that they're always there in the background. Same with the Titanic, the sinking of the Titanic. They were the ones who, the marching orders to actually sink it, to bring about the Federal Reserve. That way, the people who went aboard all were the ones who were against the creation of the Federal Reserve System. So you get the Astors, and he was the most powerful and wealthy guy in the States, and he died in the Titanic. And J.P. Morgan, who was supposed to get on board, he decided last man not to get on board, even though he owned the steamship. But he invited all the people who were against the Federal Reserve to come on board in the maiden voyage, and it sank. The Titanic captain, he was also a Jesuit, and he was following orders the morning of when the head of the Jesuit of Ireland came to visit and told him, probably, according to some sources, to sink it, to get rid of the bankers who are opposed to the Federal Reserve. And we now know the Federal Reserve controls everything. Those who control the money controls the country.
He'll be dead.
Pretty and he'll answer the questions.
He's gonna have an arrow sticking out of his head in 10 minutes.
Guess what? Time's up. Another week is over here at the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Revolution, and come back next week for part 4 of our live performance from the Drop Dead Pinups, featuring another brand new unreleased song right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of my other episodes right here on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. One word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups. Electric Night CD. Find them on iTunes. Follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups. Now don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all of your comic book related needs. And don't forget to cheer on your future Stanley Cup champions. Let's go Penguins. And the hounds of justice have arrived. Believe in the shield.